I talked about, I was going to get into some water rules here, and this is what I want to do for you. Water is so important. I'll say, just giving you a rough number, 75 or 80% of my patients that come into my office are chronically dehydrated. And I have found magic happens when we just increase the water, sometimes just by a cup or two per day, particularly if they're drinking none. I mean, the body just responds so well. You have 50 trillion cells in your body. All of them need water. We need water every single day. You can turn around dehydration in a couple of hours. It's easy to do, but let's talk about some rules. First off, you want filtered water. Tap water is not going to cut it. You remember 2016 in the United States, there were a lot of tap water issues. Reverse osmosis is probably a way to go. There are other filtered water media that you can do. Remember that any filter is better than no filter. But if you're using a filter where when you pour in the water and then pretty immediately you get the water on the other side, that filter is probably not doing the job as well as some other filters. You see? The longer that it's in contact with the media, the better. So one that I like is called Berkey, and it's just a gravity filter. It's a cheap and easy way to go. So the water takes a while to get through the filtration system, so it's in contact with the media a lot longer, and it's well researched. But reverse osmosis is better. You can get under sink units that you can have installed professionally. They also make countertop models that will work out well for you. Drink half of your body weight in ounces each day. So if I'm 150 pounds, you divide that in half, that's 75. Try to drink 75 ounces per day. That's your goal. Now listen. If you have medical conditions, check with your doctor first before you drown yourself, right? If you've got blood pressure issues and kidney problems and any type of issues that you need to check with your doctor, medications can have problems if you dilute them too much. Check with your doctor first. And if you're only drinking 10 ounces per day, don't jump to 75. Make it gradual. But again, sometimes some people just need an extra cup or two, and it really turns the tide. Drink 12 ounces in the morning before breakfast. This is something that I did in my life. I have to have a water strategy just like the rest of us. So I make sure that I start my day, I've got a glass on my counter, it's 12 ounces because I measured it, and I fill it up with 12 ounces of water, I squeeze in a fresh lemon or a lime, and I sip that for 10 or 15 minutes while I'm doing my spine exercises. I get my first 12 ounces in before breakfast, and that's a great start. Don't drink water with meals, as best you can. If you drink a lot of water with your meals, you're digesting your digestive enzymes and so forth. So try to decrease the water that you're drinking with meals. The next one. So number 5 is start drinking water 30 minutes prior to a meal. Same reason. You don't want to dilute your digestive juices and so forth. Same with this one. And I found that this is pretty much the case. If I've had a satisfying meal, I don't want to really drink water for a couple of hours. I let that digest and then kick up your water until the next meal. So you want to be drinking most of your water before breakfast, before lunch, and then again before dinner, and then after dinner, very little to none, because again, that gets you from getting up and having to pee in the middle of the night. Reducing bottled water and plastic. Even if your plastic containers are no BPA any longer, it's still plastic. It's leaching plasticizers and phthalates into your water. It's poisonous. It's bad for the environment. Creating a lot of plastic water bottles has been terrible for the environment. Go look at the great garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean full of plastic. We're contributing to that. If you go with glass and you go with filters and so forth, try to construct something at work if that's the way that it needs to be. And plus, a lot of you are breaking your backs lifting up all those plastic bottles from the grocery store, and then you're coming into me, busting up your back, lifting up those cases, right? We have to reduce our bottled water. It's really terrible. And remember one of the rules, no soda, no juice, no sport drinks, no fruit juice. It's all sugar. It's bad. That includes anything diet is bad because it's all chemicals. Okay?